We also see that it has remarkable scientific relevance. Give you an example of what I mean by this. When you look at Hebrews chapter 1, you see that the Bible is Hebrews chapter 11. No, strike that, chapter 1. You see that the Bible actually talks about the way in which how God is, it talks about faith. Faith is the evidence, the substance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. Okay? Faith is the conviction of things not seen. So it already tells you that there is something about the world that is unseen, something invisible. And it doesn't just mean that there's like this spirit realm as well, although it means that. But that you go a few verses later and the Bible begins to talk about the way in which the world was created, that you can see that the world that's around you, the physical world around you, is actually created by that which is unseen. And it had a finite point in the past. It actually began in the past. Now, this is why this is remarkable, is because the Bible, as an ancient book, actually said centuries and centuries ago that the universe had a beginning. But scientists, up until fairly recently, with like Einstein and Hubble and all these guys who were upstarts and troublemakers, they basically said, hey, the world had a beginning. But before that, the scientists were saying that the universe didn't have a beginning. It was called the steady state theory of the universe. The universe always existed. It was eternal past and it'll be eternal future. It just always existed. But Einstein and Hubble and several others theorized, and then was proven true, that the universe had a beginning and a finite point in the past, which means all matter, energy, space, and time began to exist. All the things that you can see and measure, all the visible things began at a point in the past: matter, energy, space, and time. So if the thing that creates matter created it, it can't be material, because matter can't create itself, things can't create themselves, that's ridiculous. The thing that creates all the energy of the universe has to be of a different kind of energy and have more power than the collective power in the universe itself. And the thing that creates all of space has to be a spaceless being, because space can't create itself. And the thing that creates time has to be timeless, because time can't create itself. That's philosophically ridiculous. So what does an immaterial, enormously powerful, spaceless, and timeless being sound like? Sounds a lot like God. And the Bible has been saying that in Hebrews, that the invisible is what created the visible. Genesis as well. Robert Jastrow pointed out that it's as if scientists have scaled the mountain of knowledge to find a bunch of theologians sitting at the summit for centuries. And they're saying, hey, when did you boys arrive here? This kind of thing. So so those are two reasons: history and science, we can trust the Bible. But the other part is the eternal contemporariness. The Bible has a way of speaking to our contemporary issues in a way that no other book seems to be doing.